go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're underway from Soldier Field. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the shotgun, it's Jones. All in left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Buying some time right. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Now it's Jones off the play action. Catch made. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Walker now from the gun. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35.
Let's go now. 19, 11, 72, go.
They go play fake with Jones. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
A loss of 9 yards.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught, nice gain left side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 1st down here. From the gun, a run for Henry. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Into the hands of Romeo Doubs. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And Allen will hold on to this. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Josh Allen, the touchdown. One after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Bears one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Trevor Etienne to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Etienne on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jones. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
19 left, 70 for 79 for 18. Right here. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Second and 10 now. Jones. DJ Chuck there for the catch. Galloping inside the 40. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 range, 70 range. 65, 65 back. Cut 19, take over.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
19.
Jones setting up the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he shovels it forward, complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Saints with only a yard to go here on third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third and 1. Here's Jones. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's fourth down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Warriors, 70.
To throw again, it's Jones. He's got it. Complete to Downs. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
This is completed downfield to Likely. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Henry can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. From the 5-yard line after the loss, third and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one connects. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. To throw, here's Jones. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out to... Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Move set it down, score him at the 38. First and 10. Here's Allen. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. From the pistol, Henry. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Saints into the dime for this third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third
They'll throw, third and long. And downfield, he's got it, so that stops. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, here's Pierce. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Allen setting up to throw. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Bears drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's trying to go deep again. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Clean breakup on that throw. So second down coming up. Looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's Allen. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action now. Allen. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. Running in the red zone. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henry does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first.
Brings up
As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
3-yard line.
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
It's
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
Trying to run with Henry. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On 4th down, Allen. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bears push their lead to 18.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And it's going to bring up second down. On the shotgun, it's Jones. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down. And goes to the hurry up here. Jones from his end zone. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Fourth down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. We have a timeout here, second one taken by New Orleans. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Downs will go in motion left. Desperation time here on fourth. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. And Allen will hold on to this. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Henry. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Jones. Forced out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
What's that?
Out of the gun, Henry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears close to picking up their 5th win. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Back to Henry. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. A good 5 yards on the run. Now they're going to have 3rd and goal at the 4.
Yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Henry. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bears keep running away with this. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead.
Saints 10. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Trying to push deep downfield. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
19 Lions, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go!
Jones. This one's caught. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Jones looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Going to be a victory for the Bears as they drop to a knee here. the Bears come away with the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.